It's like they'll go through their trailers and then, oh, before we go, I love that shit.
they know
Before we go, let us show you this one last thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm always like,
And now they'll be like, before we go, you're gonna see a picture of everybody sitting at home.
And then
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
An insider claims Nintendo Direct plans are canceled for the rest of 2020.
makes sense.
So the latest rumor about Nintendo Direct is there'll be no Direct. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Listen, the internet lives and thrives off of these Directs.
Yeah.
So it became more of a, oh, I need to do my Direct live reaction. I need to do like it's like a money thing. If you are monetized and you get your views, and this is how people make a living now. So when Nintendo doesn't have a Direct, you see the internet implode and go crazy because my Direct isn't here, which means my rent has to get paid. To a certain extent, for some channels, you know, they get massive views and they live off this stuff. And the fact that all of those trailers are in there gives them much to talk about for the month. So, and to have an idea of what's going on, they can say, okay, let's talk about it. Let's speculate what's happening with Nintendo for the rest of the year. Right. And they have an idea of what's going on. So for Nintendo to not do that for these past months, you've just seen everybody go down.
Nintendo indirect.
Just seen everybody go down in a frenzy. But you know, the fact that the Direct hasn't happened and they went past it and they released the Paper Mario trailer, just here you go. This is what Nintendo's working on. We have to do a whole presentation.
That was here. Shut up.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that was.
You want to know what we're doing?
Here you go.
In 2 months, you got another game. Play that. When you play Animal Crossing now, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing it right now. There's a pandemic going on. It's hard to do things the same way. So if that's in fact the case, and why they're not doing a Direct right now, let it go, and when things get back to normal, we'll see if they continue to do this Direct type thing, because obviously it's a success. People imitate and try and emulate the Direct, and no one's been able to do it like Nintendo.
That's true. And the one thing I give Nintendo credit for, if something's not ready, they're not going to give it to you.
No.
They're not going to give you a trailer that's not ready. They're not going to show you gameplay that's not ready. They're not going to do a Direct that's not ready. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes. People, I understand.
That's good.
I understand that people are frustrated because, I want to see Smash Brothers reveal. I'm a Smash Brothers guy. I already got 80 characters, all right? So I should shut the fuck up. It's like, it's whoever
they might release a trailer about the character.
It could be tomorrow, whatever. But it's like, I'm not going to complain about it.
But isn't that better?
Yeah.
Isn't it better to say, hey, maybe tomorrow they'll have a trailer?
I like getting surprised. Like, I wake up, holy shit, they just announced something I like. That's fucking awesome.
And
cool.
they can do it now. You don't have to wait until June. You don't have to, it can happen tomorrow.
And it'll be ready.
You also have to take into consideration that this is a rumor. So
no,
we don't know if this is actually...
There might be something in June.
This
might
is a
be.
So-called insider, but you never know if this is like...
But whatever happens, and they'll be ready. If it's a Direct, if they do have a Direct eventually, it'll be ready.
Yeah.
It is weird the new Paper Mario wasn't announced in a Direct.
Right.
So I mean, it does have some validity to it.
And they said that there's rumored to be more Mario titles released.
Right.
And if they want to do another trailer that says, hey, look at what we do for Mario.
Right.
This is the 35th anniversary. It could be a 10-minute, 20-minute
But I'll tell you
thing.
what it is. The rumors drive people crazy.
Yeah.
Okay? It's
It
like
drives me
just like Smash Bros. Rumors. The Mario, they're gonna do a Galaxy remake, a Galaxy 2 remake, Sunshine, Mario 64 remake.
Yeah.
It's driving the rumors drive people crazy.
I hate it.
The 35th anniversary.
Yeah, so everyone is expecting these things to happen.
Listen, this
and I get it. I get it.
This channel's built on speculation.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. And it's like, okay. And then if it doesn't happen when the rumor says it's going to happen,
get mad.
Fuck Nintendo.
That's the
They
problem.
never said anything. So it's
Exactly.
like you can't get mad at them.
Exactly. They never said they had another Direct coming. It's
Exactly.
been almost a year.
And I'll keep bringing it back to my other point. I have a backlog, all right? So it's like, I have to get to this backlog first.
It can be, or it might be true. It might not be true.
Yeah.
Right. Whether or not it is or not does not matter. As long as we get trailers and we get to talk and speculate and have fun with this.
We have
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fun.
We have a show that we do where we react to indie,
the trailers.
indie eShop trailers.
Yeah.
For the eShop, and
If there's no Nindy Direct,
Do you
we're
know how
good.
many-
We're still good.
Yeah, we're still good.
yeah, but you know how many fucking games there are every
You
week?
miss them.
Dude.
You miss them. You have to pay attention, or you'll miss them if they're not in a Direct. Like that's the power of a Direct.
Right.
If you're in there,
It shines
Yep.
a light
Yeah.
on some games
It
that
does.
probably wouldn't get
So
it.
yeah, I'm not saying
Yep.
it's bad and we shouldn't have a Direct.
Right.
I'm saying that don't expect a direct. Hopefully we can shine some light on these games individually, talk about them instead of a whole direct and talking about 3 titles instead of the 30 they announce at once.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we can talk and say, hey, this looks good. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And then the next day, another thing comes out. This looks good. Let's talk about it. So now you'll actually get sales on these games. They'll be happy. They'll make better games, and this is a positive.
Well, it's
Right.
people gotta understand the conditions we're in now. Things that everything has been altered. Everything is altered, and I love directs. I love Nintendo Directs.
E3's canceled.
I fanboy for fucking Nintendo Directs. I'm like, oh, it's what date? Oh, what's gonna be? I'll sit there like a child and watch everything that's announced, and I miss that. But the fact that
fun.
it's so fun, I enjoy it. But the fact that that can't happen, okay, it's not their fault.
No.
It's not their fault. But whatever's announced, I will take right now. I'll take it. Whatever.
Last thing I'm going to say about this is that if the direct, when Nintendo brings a direct out, it's good, right? The reason that Nintendo is good at these directs is because they do it right. Now, if you just want them to put out a direct just so you can be happy, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because everyone else puts out something like a direct and you're mad about it. Nintendo puts out a direct and it's right, and they do it the right way.
A level of quality.
Yeah, it's a certain quality that you have to do and stand by.
Hold on, I gotta give a special shout out to my man. Who's that? My man is that Chase Red?
Chase Red, yeah.
Chase Red. He's always on the same page with me when it comes to a Shining Force 3 remake. All the time. That is my favorite game all time. Shining Force 3. Yo, I tell you what, man.
Well, we
listen.
can talk about it because I'm done with this news. We can move on.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about what they talk about in the chat.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't know. Okay, my opinion for the canceled directs. For one, I don't think they're canceled. I just think that they're so produced that they can't produce them like they want to, so they're not coming out.
Probably,
And then two, it almost become just a Smash announcements.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, I didn't like that. I'm not into Smash. I know some of you
I
guys
feel you.
are.
That's fine. I'm not either.
But I don't know. Maybe they're going in a new direction. Maybe something bigger and better. I don't know. But I do like the directs where they do, hey, this game's out now. Hey, this game's out
It's Christmas.
now. Hey, this game's out.
Yeah, it is Christmas. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
When they do it right, it's like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And everyone loves that.
It's fun.
Yeah, it
and
really
they have a
is.
nice little flavor they do to it because like they'll go through their trailers and then before we go. I love that shit.
they know what
the
they're
Apple.
doing.
Before we go, let
the
us show you this one last thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
always like,
And now they'll be like, before we go, you're going to see a picture of everybody sitting at home.
And then
Mask up.
a whole week later, everybody's like, okay, well, there was a fire emblem on this part of the video and that, and all these conspiracy theories rise up. Okay, we're getting Simon Belmont for the Smash.
Yeah.
And this and
I
that.
know that's
It's like,
like it.
there's like these crazy theories that arise from like a 3-second
yep, they will. They will.
The internet, man.
Like
That's
they
awesome.
played this part of the music. It's something.
The messed up thing is too, because like not to continue about the direct.
overanalyzed.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very overanalyzed. But like for Fire Emblem, it's like, man, I know they're gonna announce a remaster of one of those, and I feel it in my soul that it's gonna happen, and I want to hear it. I want a remaster of Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn, please, please, please.
Hell yeah.
Please.
Well, maybe you'll get a
Oh, yeah.
trailer for it and not a direct. Who knows?
shit,
Nintendo's
man.
still working regardless if there's a direct or not. So
When it's ready, it'll be ready.
Exactly.
And they know when it's ready.
Yeah, they know when it's ready.
Nah,
I trust
tomorrow
them.
you're gonna get a trailer saying Nintendo's closing the doors.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to hear about Metroid 4 coming out in 2022.
No.
I mean, that's one thing about the directs.
There's mistakes that were made.
I don't really care about things that are years out. 3-4 years out.
They learn from that.
Announce it when it's ready.
They learned
That's
that.
it.
That's why Paper Mario's coming out in a month.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah,
I'll tell you,
exactly,
Nintendo's
exactly.
one mistake was
Good point.
Metroid Prime 4.
Yep.
For 2 reasons. Well, they couldn't predict the pandemic, obviously, but they announced it a little too early because a lot of people kept asking for it.
You got
And-
Zelda also, which is you better show something now.
Yeah.
It was a little
I'll
early.
see you next time, Brian Trusty. Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry.
Oh, he's leaving?
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian.
Have a good one,
Can't
Brian.
stay too long. bro.
Trusty. Gotta trust Brian.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna keep running that.
I think on his channel, people say, and Brian, we
Yeah, and Brian, we trust. There we
Brian,
go.
we trust you.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, man.